Hey everybody, so the buzz is that Ren's Botanica had a great donation made, a new aviary, a very expensive donation might I add, and we did in fact have a wonderful donation made by a very dear friend of mine by the name of Miss Stella Black. She is a singer, songwriter, composer. You can see some of her work on YouTube and also StellaBlack.com. And she's a friend of mine on Facebook. If you go to my Facebook at Ren's Botanica at Facebook.com or whatever, and look under mine. She's right under my friend. She does awesome work, but she had a old perfect setup for me to create an aviary for Aurora and Ganji Bird and Dante and some of the other larger parrots, but I just got it yesterday, but everybody's been wanting to see and hear about it, so I figured better make a video and at least show everybody what it looks like in the beginning stages, and then y'all can see where my mind is and see what it turns out to look like. So let's go have a look at it. I've decided to put it out in the garden because I'm out here the most, and it has all of the water hookups. I've got a pump right out here that pumps into a well, and I've got bee balm and some other plants. Now I see, of course, everybody, we got stuff like bee balm or bergamot growing. Now, when planting an aviary up, you got to keep in mind what your birds are going to get into and what could kill them. This right here is an angel's trumpet, or a Bergamacea datura, and that's extremely poisonous and could very easily kill the birds if the birds were to get into it and eat it. So I've got to make sure that that plant stays away from that. So there's a lot that's going to have to be moved around, and I want everybody to be aware of that. Before you put an aviary in, you should always make sure of everything that is growing in the surrounding garden or area, to make sure even some of the wild stuff like pokeweed and stuff, it's poisonous, kill your birds. That's the last thing you want. But what I did is I've got a soaker hose system that runs secretly through the entire garden, which is pretty big. It's pretty big garden, and we're going to come around the side and I'll let you get a look. I also had a couple requests about the garden and stuff, so I thought I might eventually start doing little garden videos. But I've just got a little, the gladiolas kind of make it look cheap because they were growing and falling everywhere. But I've got good stuff like stevia, which is sweet and that's safe. Yarrow, which is safe and, a very ancient, powerful herb. And I've got my white stars of Texas that everybody thinks looks like what. My echinacea, which is perfectly safe. Rose, perfectly safe. Rudbeckia, safe. Lantana, not safe. Lavender, it's alright. Purple passion flower, it's alright. Gladiolas, you don't want to mess with. Lemon verbena, it's okay. And forsythia, come on, Clemson Research Center, Cornell, somebody needs to come up and put something on a damn list somewhere that says whether forsythia is safe or not. I've seriously looked and researched and everything, and I cannot find on Clemson University or Cornell University's centers for their ornithological departments and stuff. They don't have anything on forsythia and whether or not it's poisonous or not. So I'm just going to have to keep it trimmed back out from around the aviary and wait for one of those tools in the meantime to do their job. See where all of our money's going, guys? Loropetalums and stuff, that's all safe. It's, moderate. You don't want the birds getting into it. pineapple sage, very cool. Sage, a lot of the sages are safe. Daylilies, perfectly safe. Some people would argue that they're perfectly fine. I have a cesspool right there with some umbrella plant in it. That's, again, you know, maybe not a very good idea for most folk, but once that umbrella plant takes over that, it will be a lot safer. And I do have a cinder block in it, but keep in mind they're going to be in the aviary. They're not going to be out here playing in the cesspool. They'll have their own cesspool in there, I assure you. So lots of daylilies, lots of St. John's wort growing down around the bottom, but I've got this much space in between the two. Now, what I'm thinking is since this little coral bark maple that I've got growing right here is right in, look at this, I mean, it's in the way. So I'm going to have to take this little guy out and put him somewhere else. But I would say it's probably a good 5 feet wide, 6 feet wide, and I measured it at, I believe it's about 12 feet long and then about 8 feet tall. So I can stand up fine in here without dragging my head. And then I've got my soaker hose, which I'm going to hook up a misting system, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to do about the graded top. If anybody's got any cool ideas about that, let me know, man. That would be awesome. I was thinking maybe doing plexiglass. I had another friend tell me that wasn't a good idea, that I should do metal, but it gets full sunlight here and it gets pretty damn hot in South Carolina heat, and I don't particularly want my birds in, you know, under a metal roof. So I was thinking about maybe doing it kind of like a tiki hut and doing like palm fronds or something. But anyway, yeah guys, this is the aviary, and we are so excited and we're so thankful to Miss Stella for coming out and helping us get that and acquired for our birds here at Wren's Botanica. And that's going to help us out a lot, so that while I'm out gardening and growing stuff, I can still have the birds out here playing and screaming and hollering. So we are very appreciative, and I hope everybody enjoyed getting a little show of the new aviary, or what we're going to end up doing with the new aviary. I'm thinking probably concrete blocks down at the bottom so that I can just rinse it off, get some wild tree branches, probably some birch, some willow, some dogwood, and of course get some swings and some toys, and I think we'll be good to go. So thank you everybody, and I guess we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.